What's up, good people? What's up, good people? It's your boy, Dr. Leroy McKenzie Jr. Welcome to the brand new suite. Y'all know what day it is. Welcome. Y'all know what time it is. It is Think Different, Greatness Thursday. Y'all know what I need from you. So come on, come on. Let's go. I need you, and I want you to feel this each and every time. And I want you to visualize what this looks like for you today. And I want you to say it not only to yourself, but I want you to say it to someone else today too. I am greatness. I am greatness. And the third time, I am greatness. I want you walking in your greatness all day long. I want you to walk in your greatness every day. But today we're being intentional. We're being visual about what that greatness looks like, what that greatness is. I want you to imagine what your greatness looks like. Is that greatness you closing that deal that you want? Is that greatness marketing to your specific audience and getting the responses that you want? Is walking in your greatness spending time with your family today? Is walking in your greatness spending time with your friends today? Is walking in your greatness spending time with yourself? Whatever that greatness is, I want you walking in it. So let's get going. Well, this week, y'all know what we've been doing. We've been talking about what we've been dealing with. We've been dealing with the barbershop boardroom. We've been in the boardroom all this week. We've been in the barbershop boardroom all this week. 5 conversations that every entrepreneur must have. We're having these conversations because it's what everyone else is not talking about. That's what being different is and means to me. It's being and doing what others may not do or are afraid to do. That's what we do here in the brand new suite. We talk about those things that people, the conversations that entrepreneurs aren't having that we need to be having. Those 5 conversations. And today's conversation is the access conversation. And I'm gonna start off by asking you this: who has access to you? And then the other side of that is, who do you have access to? Who has access to you? And then who do you have access to? And here's what I want you to think about today when we talk about who do you have access to. Not understand this, that not all networking creates opportunity. And I call this having your circle of impact. Who's in your circle of impact? That's who you have access to, and then that's who has access to you. That's that circle of impact that you have. Who is it that you're impacting, and who is it that is impacting you? That's what you're thinking about. And I want you to think about these things today and have this conversation today. When you think about your social capital, I have this what I created, this kind of concept of the 12 forms of capital. 12 forms of capital. There are 12 forms of capital. One of those capitals is social capital. I want you to think about your social capital. That's your social capital. Who you have access to and who has access to you. Who's in proximity of you? What strategic rooms are you in? What strategic rooms do you need to be in? Who's your mentor? Do you have a mentor? Should you have a mentor? And then who are you a mentor for? Who are the decision makers that you know? What peer relationships do you have? What introductions do you make? And then what introductions do you need to have made for you? Um, and here's the key component of this, and I want you to really hone in on this today. What must be, how do I put this? What must be what must you be deliberately building? How should you be deliberately building relationships or you should be delivering deliberate. You should be delivering deliberate relationships across different levels and across different industries and across different marketplaces. You must be deliberate in doing that, in building them. That's what this is about, because you gain access to people, people gain access to you. That's how you build this ecosystem. That's how you build the network that you have to have if you're going to be a successful entrepreneur. Here's there's another side though. There is another side to that, and I want you to understand what that other side is. Um, Not only who has access to you, who do you have access to, but when we talk about the rooms that you're in, here's the other side of that. Who are you bringing into the rooms now that you have access? Who are you bringing into the room now that you have access to it? Who are you bringing along? Because it ain't, they say, it ain't no fun if our homies can't have none. That's what you gotta. I want to give other people access to what I now have access to, and bring them along. Make sure it's the right person, but you want to bring them along. That's when that's when this becomes bigger than the networking. You're building you're building a network, but you go from building a network to building a business ecosystem. I was just talking about that yesterday. Building your business ecosystem. I am so honed in on the remainder of 2026 going into 2027 about building this business ecosystem in 2027. So here's your impact question. Here's your question of the day. Does your relationship ecosystem or your business ecosystem match where you're trying to go? Does it match it? If you say you're trying to get here, if you're trying to master your craft at an elite level, what is it going to take for you to get to that elite level? Do you have in your ecosystem those things or those people, that access to master your craft, to master the industry, and to master the marketplace that you're in at an elite level? So I want you to think about that today. And then here's your challenge. That was the question, but now here's the challenge. Make one strategic introduction today. Make one, just one. All I want you to do is one. Either introduce yourself into a new relationship, whether it's it could be a social media group, it could be someone that you've been trying to connect with and that you reach out to. Be intentional about it, or two people connect two people who you believe should know each other and should be connected to each other. A friend of mine, Kendall, she calls me the great connector. She calls me the Clarence Avon. And I take it wholeheartedly as a compliment. Those of you that know who Clarence Avon is, y'all know. If you don't, check out the Black Godfather documentary. Just put in Black Godfather documentary, or put in his name, Clarence Avon, and learn about Mr. Avon. He is the access king. He is what we're talking about today. Who you have access to and who has access to you. He had many of people that he had access to, great people. I'm talking top of the food chain people. But there were also people that had access to him because of the resources that he brought to the table. So that's what I got for you. If you want to go into further detail about this access conversation that we're having here today, reach out, schedule your strategy session. We can talk about how we can talk about that, put those pieces together. I want to put all of these conversations together for you so that you're having these conversations now that you are aware of them. And we're talking about those things in order to be able to make you 1% better each and every day, make you better by the end of the year than you were at the beginning of the year. That's what we do here. Hop on over to the YouTube channel. These conversations that we're talking about this week are there, in addition to a number of other digital content that we created just for you. It's greatness Thursday. Remember, you are greatness. Impact Builder. We'll see you all tomorrow. Peace.